I'm Tony Salomone. This is Blue House Band. And this song's called My Love. Baby, I'm born to be a lover. I got my heart tied to my feet now. And these hands were made for holding a woman all so tenderly. But I won't lie, I've got a problem. See, I got music on my mind. Ooh, yeah. And when I try to hold another, she always slips out of my life. So I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting for my love. For my love. For my love, yeah. For my love to come round. Yeah. Well, maybe I'm damned to be a bachelor. Don't mind my company, no. Ooh, yeah. And I know loneliness has some answers, yeah. But that ain't all of what I need. So I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting for my love. For my love. For my lover, so for my love to come round, yeah. Well, baby, I'm afraid to say forever when I know I'll change, yeah. But maybe good love, it never fades, so I'm waiting. That's it, y'all.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I'm a loose cannon, always saying too much. You're a hot blood beauty with a magic touch. We can't deny, baby, something's been going on. We can't decide if this feeling is right or wrong. You can't hide what's on your heart. Yeah, oh babe, put your money where your bottle, baby, turn up the radio. You know I'd run to you, Atlanta to Tokyo, yeah. You said you love me, baby, tell me it ain't no lie. You're running back to him and leaving me out to dry. Now I can't hide what's on my mind, yeah. Ooh, babe, put your money where your heart is, where your heart is. Yeah, ooh, babe, put your money where your heart is. Yeah, go on and get what you need. Ooh, babe, put your money where your heart is, where your heart is. Yeah, ooh, babe, put your money where your heart is. And you can bet your heart on me. Oh, baby, baby, please. Once you set our loving free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who's to say what is or isn't meant to be? Go! Ooh, babe, put your money where your heart is, where your heart is. Ooh, babe, put your money where your heart is. Go on and get what you need. Ooh, babe, put your money where your heart is, where your heart is. Yeah, ooh, babe, put your money where your heart is. You can bet your heart on. You can bet your heart on me. Woo! Yeah.
All right. Okay. Here we go.
Goodbye, love, goodbye. There's no room for you in this heart of mine. Falling in love was more than good enough one time. Ba-dum-ba-doo, yeah. Goodbye, friend, goodbye. There ain't no way to fit you into my life. My love was sweeter than pie, but honey, you and I had our fill. Ba-dum-ba-doo, yeah. But you got those eyes, and the way you move, you are my vice. And I'm thinking, maybe just tonight, we could try love again. When you think you're in love, ooh, don't you know it? Oh yeah, you think you're right, then you fall for each other. Ooh, then you know it. Ooh yeah, you find it ain't right. Ooh baby, it ain't right. We break up and try to get together, try to bring this back to life, yeah. But we were made to love one time. Whoa, yeah. I call you up, it's after midnight. Won't you come on over, dear, just like you used to do? We could laugh and drink the night, fall asleep in loving arms. Yeah, we could break our hearts all over again. Yeah, we'll pick up all the pieces, sweep them underneath the bed. Yeah, oh, can't stop the bleeding, my dear. I do believe our love's as good as dead. When you think you're in love, ooh, ooh, don't you know it? Oh yeah, you think you're right, then you fall for each other. Yeah, oh, don't you know it? Oh yeah, you find it ain't right. Oh baby, it ain't right. We break up and try to get together, try to bring this back to life. But we were made to love one time. Ooh, we were made to love one time. Ooh, we were made to love one. We were made to love one. We were made to love one time.
Welcome back to the Sounds of Nashville Podcast. I'm your host, Trevor Tobin, and I'm here with Tony Salomone.
Hey, Trevor.
Thanks for coming out, man.
Dude, thanks for having me. This is awesome. I love what you're doing with this podcast.
Thanks.
There's
Well,
a lot of great artists on here, man.
it wouldn't be possible without you and the Blue House Band. We really appreciate it.
Dude, we're glad to be a part of it. I mean, it's been a really cool few days filming so far.
Awesome.
We got sandwiches, we got snacks. Trevor's taking good care of us here.
I'm trying. So, all right, first thing I want to ask you is a set. I love the set. How do you construct your set? What's the thought process behind it?
So that set
Yeah.
that I just played.
That set or any set,
Yeah.
what's running through your mind?
I'm definitely thinking of like a story arc kind of situation. So pretty much always coming out with a bang. Because I just love seeing a band, like, the first sound you hear is just like, whoa, like you're hit with, like, energy right away. And it kind of sets a cool tone of, like, generally at a Tony show, it's like a pretty high energy situation. So I want to kind of show that right off the bat. Like, this is going to be fun. We're all going to have fun. And I'm usually trying to start with a song that kind of can involve the audience in some way too. It's like, hey, we're here to sing and play music together. And so pretty much a lot of my songs are pretty upbeat. So it's kind of like a sprint from there for the first like few songs usually. But if I have like a slower song, I'll put it like 3/4 of the way through usually. That's why I like ending with a song like One Time, because it starts slow. And it's kind of like after you hear these like kind of more high energy songs, and then then it's kind of like emotional and tender for a second. It's like gets you in your feels, and it's contrast. Really, it's like I think about that so much, dude. Like in the set, in the production, in the songwriting, just art in general. It's like contrast. I'm always like, how can I put like light next to dark, loud next to quiet? Because it just like grabs your ear, you know. So same with the set. I'm thinking contrast the whole way through, pretty much. It's a cool question, though.
Thanks. Well, so now, what got you into music, and then what led to the Blue House Band?
I have my mom to thank for getting me into music. When I was 5 years old, we walked into my local church, and this woman was playing like the most beautiful like grand piano. It was just like echoing through the church, and it was like she gave lessons, and I just apparently asked my mom for lessons. I don't really remember, but or she encouraged me to do it. However, it worked out. But I started taking lessons really young, and loved it. And from there, I found guitar, and then I found songwriting and production eventually. It just kind of all started just progressing from there. But I met the Blue House Band about, I guess it's a little over 3 years now after moving to Nashville to kind of pursue putting out some of my own original music. And I was just finishing up my Dreams album, and I was like, man, I didn't really know many people here yet. I was like, man, I need to meet like some musicians so we can play these songs. And I just went to an open jam, man. And most of the members of Blue House Band were there and blew me away. I was just like, man, these guys are good. Like, it'd be an honor just to play with them. So I started jamming with them, and they invited me to come over, and we all just clicked, man. You know, it's the classic story of like when you find guys and gals that you just click with, and you're like, oh, this works. Like we communicate musically well. So we just decided to do it more, as much as possible. We all wanted to like make a living from it. And so our goals aligned too. And that was the really cool thing. So we're like, well, let's be a backing band for hire, because we noticed there's hundreds of artists here, and they're always piecing together musicians. And it's hard to like create chemistry by like piecing together, like I'll hire a guitar player here, I'll hire this drummer that doesn't know the guitar player. It's like, you don't get chemistry, you get like execution of the music, but like you don't get that extra gel, man. So the thing we were able to offer artists is like, hey, hire the whole group. We have chemistry. We'll always land on our feet. We'll take care of the charts. Like we'll communicate amongst ourselves to make sure everyone's like organized and together. And it just takes that off everyone's plate. And we've just realized there's a big niche for that here. Like it just works. So we started Artist Night to give artists an opportunity to play their music with the full band, but also it originally was like a networking tool for us. We want to meet artists so they can know what we do and maybe want to hire us. And it's turned into this like amazing community of friends. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I met the Blue House Band. It was through your Artist Night, and see, wow, these guys are great. This is something I want to be a part of wherever it can be. And so thank you for creating this night. You know, that's
Dude,
so awesome. It's how I've met pretty much every artist that you see on the podcast. I've met through either Blue House Artist Night or Chaz Mazzota's Nashville Pop Artist Night.
Yeah.
No, Artist Spotlight.
Dude, I mean, I will say all we did was just kind of like kept doing it. And then I give all the credit to all the people in the community that keep coming out and making it a community. Because like we're going to always keep showing up and playing the music. But it's like when people like you show up and you're like, you have a huge, great heart and you want to give to the community and you love the community and you're supportive and you stick around and help the band and like you hire the band and you have your own great music, and it's like we all get to work together and help each other, and like that's kind of what makes it work. So I know from the band, we all really appreciate everything that you do and everything that you're doing, all your love and support. I mean, it's pretty cool, man. It's Artist Night gives everybody the opportunity to make what they want out of it. You know, if you want to be more involved, if you want to connect, if you want to help out, it's open, and that's kind of the beautiful thing about community, you know? Not
everybody knows what Artist Night is. So you want to just give a little summary of what you're doing with Artist Night?
Dude, for sure. Artist night is a full band open mic, which basically means artists can show up, sign up open mic style, just like any other open mic. But Artist night has a full house band of 7 musicians that will play with you and figure your song out on the spot. So you can send a chart, or you can just show the band on stage with your instrument, and you can get called up to play your song. And the other cool part about it is it's there's a lot of cool parts about it. It's free, and you get free video and photo of your performance too, thanks to Chaz and Nashville Pop. And it's also a great place to network. I mean, it's like the more I do, the more I like advance my career in music, the more I realize it's the relationships, and it's the community, and it's the connections and the friendships that lead to any opportunity. So like Artist Night is an opportunity for artists to connect with each other and other creatives and just network. It's a networking event mixed with a full band open mic, mixed with a good time. It's great.
Yeah. So circling back to songwriting, so when you write a song as a multi-instrumentalist, what do you normally start on? Do you have a home instrument that's you're writing with, or are you starting with lyrics or melody first?
It changes. I guess the majority of the time I'm starting with a feel, like a progression, or like a certain like vibe. Sounds so like ethereal, but it's like a certain like energy that I want to go out. Like, okay, I want to do something like really upbeat and rock, and I'll just pick up a guitar and like start strumming something and find a progression. And then I'll almost always, I just start like humming or mumbling nonsense lyrics. And then you find cool melodies. And lately I'll just like record that initial like mumble session and then you find words come out of it, you know? And the more I just trust that process, a lot of times I'll get the hook right there. Like it just kind of like happens, like sometimes. And then you go back and you let the creative brain just do its thing. And then you can go back and listen and be like, okay, this word could be that. Maybe that's what I was trying to say there. But a lot of times it is starting musically. Honestly, sometimes I'll be like lately, I got really inspired by the show Arcane. Have you seen that show? It was made by the creators of League of Legends, which is a weird game. I mean, it's a really popular game, but it's I never
played the game.
I don't get it, but the show is beautiful. The animation is unbelievable. The soundtrack's amazing, and I just got so inspired by that. And so sometimes I'll hear a song that the vibe or the progression or whatever inspires me, and then I'll go kind of make something in that world, I guess. And then lately I've actually been trying to produce at the same time as I write too, so that it gets done. Because as much as I love like really focusing on the song, like that's very important, but also you can get stale on a song if it sits too long. So if you can at least lay down like a bare bones like production and like ride that initial inspiration, I'm really loving that sweet spot lately, because it's like, oh man, this song's kind of almost done and I just wrote it. So
great.
Yeah, it's always evolving, man.
Yeah, because that kind of leads into like as a producer, is you produce not only some of your music but other people's music in town. How has that affected songwriting?
That's a good question. I would say, it's interesting. I've always kind of like, when I write a song, like I hear like it like the production ideas and the arrangement ideas come at like the same time, I guess. Where it's like, oh, this part will be huge, and it'll have drums and it'll have like a choir, and it's like, so getting better at production has just helped me like execute those ideas faster, really. And writing into a production, or even starting with a production, like just like I really want to create this like a rock riff with like a hip hop beat, and just like going into it with that and then writing over it, that's something you wouldn't write just at a piano or a guitar. So it creates different songs that wouldn't exist otherwise. So it's definitely like helped as a songwriting tool for sure, man.
Awesome. Now, favorite song lyric that you've written? And then also, if you have one, then if that song is out or is coming out.
Would you cut silence if I think about this for a second?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because you got. I'm just still thinking. Here's the soundbite. Okay, 2 hours later. You know, some of my favorite lyrics are when they're like, they're not always like hyper poetic, but they just say what I'm trying to say very honestly without feeling corny. You know what I mean? Where it's like, that's exactly how I wanted to say it, and it chokes me up when it hits me.
A line that's just from the heart. That's
kind
of like a Tom Petty line where it's like that. Like I won't back down. Right? It's like, yep, that's exactly the line.
So there was this lyric I wrote recently. It's the song called "Run Into You," and the verse is, "I worried away my soul. I wandered away from hope, just looking for a place to call home. Where are you, baby?" And every verse ends with "Where are you, baby?" But the meaning changes throughout the song. So I say more in the next verse. "You fell to another's arms, left you with a worn out heart, praying to God for a brand new start. Where are you, baby?" The next verse is like, it ends with, "So it was so good with you until you had to leave." And then it's like, "Where are you, baby?" So it's like, at first I'm looking, the home that I'm looking for is the "Where are you?" And then it's like this person that I'm talking to is "Where are you?" And so that lyric kind of is cool to me because it changed meanings as it went on, you know?
I'll tell you my personal on yours.
Oh, yeah?
I love your new song, dude. Ooh, babe, put your money where your mouth is.
Well, where your heart is.
Oh, where your house. Yeah, I always say mouth is. But
Because that's the...
your money where your heart is, sorry.
Dude, I love that lyric. Yeah, I mean,
Fuck with that one.
thank you, man. What does that mean, right? It's like, you say you want this thing, but then your actions aren't showing it. And it's almost like, I know, whether it's a relationship or a friend, it's like, I know what you really want, but you're stifling that part of yourself. And I'm like, come on, baby, wake up. Like, go for it. So Chaz answered it for me.
Cool. Thanks, Chaz.
We got to move on.
And then,
I can't. I can't answer that question. It's hard.
And then last kind of question, kind of statement is anything that you want to tell the audience.
Okay. Yeah, I would say look out for my next album. I'm working on it right now. I'm in the production phases of it, and I'm trying to take more risks than I ever have and try going into areas that I have never explored before. And when I did a song like One Time from the last album, the whole idea was like, oh, I'm not going to have any rules for this song. And it ended up being one of my favorite songs. So I was like, well, I'm just going to not have any rules for like all the songs. So, yeah, keep an eye out for the next album coming soon.
No hint at the album name?
I don't have a name yet.
Okay.
I haven't decided on the name yet, but
Cool name.
Yeah, that's the name. Yeah.
Just I don't know yet. I haven't decided on the name yet.
That's the album. There you go.
Sorry, I'm the worst.
I might go for that. That's the most punk rock album title ever. That's good.
I hope I don't take away from a great album name with giving you that.
That's it. It's locked in, man. You said it on film. Like that's the title.
Awesome. Well, Tony, thank you so much for coming out on the show.
Thanks for having me, man. Yeah.
Whatever we're doing here. Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
Thanks, man.